Step into the night, where light meets leaf and shadows whisper secrets through the branches.
Each glimmer, each shimmer, turns your garden into a living canvas of warmth and wonder. Tonight isn't just about illumination. It's about creating a world that feels alive, cinematic, and breathtakingly yours. As the soft glow spills across stone paths and dancing leaves, every curve and contour begins to tell its own story. The air hums with romance, the kind that invites you to linger long after sunset.
You can almost feel the twilight embrace, like an old friend drawing you nearer to the heart of your own garden. Welcome to Garden Blooms, bring garden to life.
If you love turning your outdoor spaces into artful escapes, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your favorite lighting idea in the comments. Together, we'll turn nightfall into a luxury garden cinema, one glow at a time. Light doesn't just reveal, it sculpts. In your garden, layering different types of light turns empty darkness into cinematic depth. Imagine soft washes of light beneath trees, gentle uplighting along walls, and glimmers highlighting your favorite plants. Each layer defines space and texture. Together, they feel like a masterpiece painted with brilliance and shadow. As the layers intertwine, your garden gains rhythm, a heartbeat guided by the balance of brightness and mystery. The main path glows faintly, leading the eyes naturally toward focal points bathed in a softer hue. The result feels both deliberate and organic, like a film scene that unfolds right outside your door. Light layering transforms not just what you see but what you feel. It gives your garden emotional architecture, a sense of harmony between structure and sensation. In those quiet nighttime moments, surrounded by layered glow, you'll realize illumination can speak without words. Every journey begins with a single step, and in a garden at night, that step is guided by light. Imagine a path illuminated by a rhythm of golden lamps, each one marking a moment of quiet anticipation. The glow pulls you forward, revealing just enough to keep mystery alive, just enough to make you wonder what beauty waits at the next turn. Soft pools of brightness spill across stone and gravel, echoing the moon's gentle patience. Each footstep follows the trail with ease, wrapped in warmth and texture. The pathway becomes a cinematic invitation, part function, part poetry, inviting guests to move slowly and savor the layered elegance of your evening oasis. Lighting is not only about visibility, it's about choreography. It turns walking into storytelling, transforming a simple route into an unfolding narrative of emotion and design. With every light placed with care, your garden becomes more than a destination, it becomes an experience.
Amid the quiet glow of your garden, certain features deserve a whisper of spotlight. A fountain catching the light in delicate ripples, or a sculptural tree standing proud beneath the stars.
These focal points become the soul of your garden's story, glowing softly like treasures revealed in moonlight. Light, when used with intention, frames these features like masterpieces in a gallery. A narrow beam grazing a statue's edge or a diffused shimmer hugging a floral arch transforms their presence, creating depth and cinematic tension. It's artistry written in luminance, emotion carved from every subtle highlight. As the night deepens, these illuminated accents become anchors for the eye and spirit, a visual heartbeat amidst flowing darkness. They guide attention, stir curiosity, and make your garden feel curated, living, and luxuriously intentional. Every glow carries its own quiet applause. Beneath the surface of still water, light becomes alive. A single ripple carries gold and silver shimmering across the dark, painting living art upon the surface. Each movement tells a story of calm and wonder, a moment where your garden mirrors the sky itself, soft, fluid, and mesmerizingly elegant. As the breeze touches the pond or fountain, reflections flicker like delicate sparks of emotion. The lighting here doesn't just illuminate, it breathes. Texture, color, and shadow dance together, creating a cinematic rhythm that feels both otherworldly and intimately familiar. When designed with architectural intent, these reflections transform ordinary spaces into ethereal sanctuaries. You don't just see light, you feel its quiet dialogue with water.
Every gentle wave catches a whisper of starlight, letting your garden live and move like a dream that never quite fades.
Look up, and the night greets you with a constellation of your own making. Every lantern, every subtle string of light woven through leaves creates a canopy that glows like starlight captured in silk. It's as if the sky itself bent low to rest among your trees, wrapping your garden in a soft and golden hush. Tiny pulses of light move gently in the breeze, casting whimsical shadows across the garden floor. Between branches, beams glimmer like first love, fragile, fleeting, but impossible to forget. The effect is grand yet intimate, elegant yet playful, inviting anyone below to pause, breathe, and fall under its spell. A well-lit canopy isn't just decoration, it's emotion suspended in the air. It creates enclosure without walls, intimacy without confinement. This is where architecture meets nature, where design takes flight, and where dreams genuinely hang from the trees. In every garden, corners hold their own kind of magic. Quiet places where whispers of light linger longer than anywhere else. A soft glow tucked behind a climbing vine or beneath a rustic bench becomes a secret waiting to be discovered. These are the places where the evening feels personal, where silence and shimmer create quiet companionship. Lighting your corners with intention turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. The dim radiance on textured stone, the faint reflection off a ceramic pot, each small detail feels cinematic. The lighting here isn't loud, it speaks in a low, confident voice, like luxury that doesn't need to announce itself. These corners become visual pauses in your garden's rhythm, moments for reflection and intimacy between brighter scenes. By designing pockets of soft light and deeper shadow, you're crafting layers of emotion. It's in these whispers of illumination that the garden feels most alive. When light meets structure, your garden takes form in new dimensions. The curve of an archway, the symmetry of a pergola, or the line of a gazebo beam, each becomes a brushstroke of brilliance. These elements frame not just your garden's shape, but its story, turning open air into a cinematic stage of light and architecture. Imagine golden ribbons of illumination tracing the outlines of wood and stone, outlining silhouettes that feel theatrical yet intimate. The glow moves across surfaces like liquid gold, revealing craftsmanship, curve, and texture in precise harmony. Light transforms these structures into landmarks of evening elegance. Through the lens of design, these lit forms become emotional anchors, balancing nature's softness with human artistry. The interplay of geometry and glow gives your garden depth, rhythm, and quiet majesty. It's not just a structure, it's a scene waiting for someone to step into the frame. Light moves differently when it climbs. From the soil to the sky, each level tells a separate story. Warm ground lighting defines the foundation, mid-height illumination sculpts shape, while soft uplighting on tall trees crowns the design. Together, they create a visual crescendo, like an orchestra of glow rising in elegant harmony. This layered approach lends your garden not just brightness but architecture. The transition between light layers draws the eye upward, guiding attention from the grounded warmth of pathways to the shimmering silhouettes above. It's the difference between lighting a garden and composing an atmosphere. When your garden breathes in layers, it feels grand yet graceful, a scene alive with depth. Shadows now have purpose, not absence. Highlights have rhythm, not randomness. Light ascends through your space, making the evening feel endless, radiant, and beautifully cinematic.
Every hue of light carries emotion. Warm golden tones invite comfort, intimacy, and nostalgia, like the soft glow of candlelight on old stone.
Cool white tones evoke modern grace, freshness, and serenity. When these temperatures meet within your garden, they harmonize to create scenes that shift feeling and rhythm like music. Picture a gentle amber light wrapping your seating nook, while cool illumination ripples across your water features.
Together, they breathe contrast into the night.
This balance gives your garden texture, a living interplay between warmth and restraint, romance and sophistication. Mastering color temperature is like blending notes in a symphony.
Every light tone is a feeling. Gold whispers home, silver hums magic.
When composed with intentionality, your luxurious nightscape becomes emotionally balanced, a cinematic expression of both tranquility and allure. Luxury lives best in harmony with nature. Today's smart garden lighting allows brilliance without excess. Soft LED paths, solar fixtures, and motion sensors that glow only when presence stirs the night. Each beam becomes purposeful, preserving both ambience and energy. Elegance, after all, shines brightest when it's thoughtful. The gentle hum of sustainability feels cinematic in its own way. Picture sleek modern fixtures glowing like stars reborn from sunlight gathered through the day. The air feels cleaner, the space more conscious, reminding you that technology can nurture, not compete with, the rhythm of the earth. In a world moving toward mindful design, your garden becomes both sanctuary and statement. Sustainable lighting doesn't dull the experience, it amplifies intention. Each watt saved is a whisper of respect. Each glow retained is proof that luxury can coexist with grace and responsibility. As the evening deepens and the last glow softens across your garden, you realize, light is more than design, it's emotion in motion. Every shimmer, every reflection, has shaped a sanctuary crafted from intention and imagination. Here, the night doesn't end, it unfolds beautifully, frame by frame, in silent elegance. Your garden breathes differently now. It isn't just a place to see, it's a story you feel. The softened glow on stone, the reflection upon leaves, the hum of energy balanced with peace. Each detail feels like closing credits to your own outdoor masterpiece. If this cinematic journey inspired new ideas for your own backyard oasis, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your favorite lighting moment in the comments below. Let's continue bringing beauty and purpose together, one illuminated garden at a time. Because at Garden Blooms, every glow tells a story.